Holy shit. Man, this episode has my fangirl levels over 9,000. I'm talking about my man Madara deserves the title of the Big Dick Uchiha. I just love how the 25 Susano'os are whooping the Kage's ass. And Madara is just up there just literally chilling with his arms crossed, just looking down on everything like he doesn't have a fuck to give. What a way to start off the episode. The first thing that you see is a big blue fist punching the Mizukage in the face. Tsunade has these Susanoo swords just going through her abdomen, and she's still fighting. That's a badass bitch, boy. Much respect gained for Inoki this episode. He keeps winning me over little by little, especially in the manga. I was not really fond of his character. You know, he was my least favorite Kage, but actually he's moving on up there now. He is the only one who's actually still motivated as of right now. Anyway, everyone else just seems like they want to give up with the exception of Tsunade and the Reikage. But he is the one that stands up and says, you know, we are the Kages, we can do this. And they even pulled together this awesome tag team move. But Madara just says, what the fuck is this? Do you know who the fuck I am? Do you see this dick? Do you see this Uchiha dick? They have Madara wrapped up in like a sand cocoon with paper bombs on it, and he just busts out, and everyone just loses hope. The perfect Susanoo is finally animated. I was fangirling all over the fucking place in my review of the manga chapter when it first came out. If I can find it, I'll put it in a link in the description, but it was like over a year ago, so it may take a while to find. But anyway, I said specifically, I remember that when this gets animated, I'm going to fangirl all over the place in the review. I'm trying to keep it to a minimum, but I'm sure you guys can see the fangirliness just oozing out of my pores right now. Every single one of the Kages has this I'm fucked face. You know, the Reikage has stopped going Super Saiyan. The Onoki has put his hands down. Everybody's just like, oh, fucking, my life is over. And if it were not for Itachi stopping the Edo Tensei, that last swing from a perfect Susanoo sword would have murdered them. I don't care what you guys say. Maybe not Tsunade because of that regeneration thing she has going on. Everyone else would have been dead. I don't care what anyone says. Speaking of the perfect Susanoo sword, that shit chopped off 2 mountaintops in an instant, and he claims that it has the power to destroy anything of that world in one just slash. So that's some powerful shit. Itachi is so badass this chapter. Just the flashbacks of what actually went down and the talk with his mother and father before he actually did what he did. Just seeing Itachi cry. I mean, when have we seen Itachi cry besides the tears of blood of Amaterasu? This is crazy, man. It's just so weird seeing this hardcore badass after all of these years just crying, even though it is a perfectly legit reason why. It just shows that he is more human than he has tried to portray himself to be, which is awesome, man. Itachi will always be my favorite character, period. Shizui is a badass too, and Danzo is just a bastard. Even after his death, there are things and flashbacks that just make you hate him even more, isn't it? But Shizui is a fucking beast, man. It takes a lot to rip out your own eye and give it to your friend and still smile, you know, all for the sake of the village and your clan. That's crazy, man. Shizui, big thumbs up to you, dude. And Danzo pretty much went behind the third Hokage's back. So the third Hokage really didn't have anything to do with it. Danzo was just a sneaky bastard. He wanted to do things his way, so he met up with Itachi, and bada bing, bada boom. He promised the safety of Sasuke, so there you have it. Itachi did what he did. And he met up with Toby with the long hair, which is great to see. I totally forgot about Toby with long hair for some reason. I guess it's been so long since we've seen it. But yeah, that pretty much, you know, sums up exactly what happened with Itachi in the past. And that just makes me hate Naruto even more, man. Now the music, the animation, how Itachi was walking, how he put his hand past Sasuke's head because everyone thought he was going to do, you know, the finger on the forehead thing again. But he grabbed his head and gave him like the awesome bro hug, the best bro hug in Naruto history, and says, I will love you always. That really got me in the manga, but it really got me in the anime. And in the manga, it was strange because, you know, Whitney Houston sings I Will Always Love You, and this chapter came out either a week before or a week after she died. I forgot which one it is. So it was like a big coincidence, and the words meant a lot more like actually back then. But I mean, it's still very impactful here, and I just love Itachi, man. It sucks that it seems that he's about to fade away because of the Edo Tensei. And speaking of fading away, like I said, Itachi is the only reason that half of the Kages are still alive, and it seems that everyone is about to fade away. And how hilarious is it that they have not sealed Kimimaro or Chiyo yet? I think there were so many missed opportunities with the Edo Tensei. It seems that Nan is about to go see Tsunade next episode, but Chiyo should have talked to Sakura and or Sasori. Kimimaro definitely should have talked to Jugo, because Jugo pretty much lived for Kimimaro, and I'm not even sure if Jugo even knows that he was brought back via Edo Tensei. This was an awesome episode for the Uchihas. I'm talking about Itachi and Madara just went in. They showed their asses. This episode, man, I fangirled over Itachi. I fangirled over Madara, the perfect Susano'o. Everything about this episode is a 2 thumbs up. Sasuke saying he still wants to destroy the leaf. I'm not going to talk about that because I'm not going to spoil anything, but that's not going to mean anything in a little while, so fuck it. You guys understand how close we are to the big reveal. Now, it's very impressive that we did come this far, especially with that bullshit filler fuckery we had at the beginning of this year. But if the episodes keep pushing the content as far as they have been doing, like I'm talking about the episodes have been taking up a good 2, maybe 3 chapters sometimes. If we stay away from filler, and if we keep pushing along the same amount of content each episode, we will get the big reveal at the end of December or in January sometime, no doubt. That's if we stay away from filler. Now watch, just because I said something, they're going to do another 6 months of filler before we get the big reveal. Yeah, Hashirama went up against that. Hashirama went up against Madara Uchiha, probably his perfect Susanoo and everything, and still came out on top. Hashirama must be near God levels, man. What you guys thought about this orgasmic episode? This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.